Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just I want to share a few things that I have learned since having my VSG surgery. If you are new here, I had VSG weight loss surgery almost 4 years ago, and I've lost 108 pounds, and surprisingly, I have been maintaining that weight loss thus far. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a veteran now. I'm not fresh out the gate anymore. So I've learned quite a bit. And I feel like I could share some of the things that I've learned with y'all if you are new on this whole little journey. So if you are interested in this type of video, then stick around. So first up, let's just get into it. The surgery does not fix your food cravings or food addictions. So yeah, point blank, simple, it does not fix it. For me, right out of surgery, I did not crave my foods that I was addicted to. Like, I love sweets, and right after surgery I didn't want any sweets. I think I might have just had my mind set that I'm losing the weight, stick to what I'm supposed to be doing so that way I can lose the weight. So maybe that's why I just had it in my head not to eat it. So I was good. Like the first year and a half, maybe close to 2 years, I didn't crave no sweets. But then I let myself have some of the sweets, and then all the cravings started flooding back, coming back to me. And I remember the sweet taste, and that's it. The cravings were back, and at times I could control it, other times I just had to give into it. And that's just what has worked for me in my sleeve since I've had the surgery. Whenever I crave it, I just grab a little bit of whatever that is and I eat it, and I get it over with, and I move on with my day. So if you're going into the surgery thinking that it's going to help all your cravings, you're wrong. Please don't get the surgery if that's what you're doing it for, because it's not going to fix it. The cravings will still be there, and you will have to have the willpower to not give in to those cravings. And food addiction is very real. I mean, a lot of people cope with different things going on in their life in different ways, and a lot of people use food as that source to cope. I feel like I probably do that sometimes. I get a lot of like hormonal type cravings, I feel like. So around that time of the month is whenever I usually will like be fiending for something bad. But yeah, the surgery does not fix that. So please do not go get the surgery if you think, oh, I'm just going to go get half of my stomach cut out and then I'm never going to crave, chips ever again. It's going to fix it. That's not true. It's wrong. Do not do that. Another thing that I've learned is that, and I mean, this is it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not really nothing that a surgery should have made me learn, but here we are. You have to make healthy food choices because regain is possible. For people that think going and getting the surgery is the end all be all, I'm going to be skinny forever, I don't have to work on it because my stomach does all the work, I can eat whatever I want to eat and that's it, I'm set for the rest of my life. You're wrong. Regain is very possible if you just go back and eat a bunch of junk. Now, I feel like I've touched over all of this kind of thing on some of my other videos. Now, I have not regained a lot of weight. Like, I am this far, and I think the most I have gained back has been like 6 pounds. And I was able to kind of reevaluate what I was eating, my activity level, and I fixed it, and I was able to get those few pounds off. That to me is the key, because if you're just eating like a jerk and not being active in any kind of way, you're gonna gain 20 pounds. And if you just continue to do that, how do you think the weight's gonna come off? It's not. You've got to stop and reevaluate like what you are eating. What are you putting in your mouth? How much exercise am I really getting in a day? And if If you're eating like crap and you're not exercising, then fix it, and you could lose what you did regain. I think it's the people that just get complacent in the fact that I got this surgery and it's going to fix all of this, so I don't have to work, I don't have to put in the work, and they just think that, and then they regain all of their weight and they're like, well, the surgery didn't work for me. No, the surgery did. You just didn't do the work you were supposed to do to continue to make your tool work for you. It's a tool. Plain and simple. I mean, to me, there's not really any other kind of way to say it. You have to make good choices because you can regain. And if you don't stop making the bad choices, then the regain is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And then before you know it, you're the same weight as you was before you had the surgery. And you're screwed. It gets harder to lose the weight again. So nip it in the bud. Reevaluate what you're eating. Flip the script and change what you are eating and lose the weight back again before it gets too out of hand where you can't reel it back in. You know what I'm saying? So, my third thing that I have learned, you will be able to eat more as time progresses, and that your eyes will still be bigger than your actual stomach. Still need to learn your signs that you're full, so you can avoid overeating. So that was like a whole mouthful that I just said. So let me break that down. So everyone knows that right after surgery, you can eat like a tiny little bit. 2 bites, you're full. And a lot of people will argue, and I've had people say this to me, like, oh, you're just in the honeymoon phase. Give it a, couple years and you're not going to have no restriction ever anymore. It's basically like your stomach goes back to normal. Well, I'm almost 4 years out, and I can tell you that I still have very excellent restriction. Like, excellent restriction. So, here's an example. Sonic, most everybody knows what a Sonic is. So, a junior size burger, I don't eat the top bun. I only eat the bottom bun with whatever comes on the burger. So, I can eat a whole junior burger and a few fries. Now, at this point where I'm at. Long time ago, whenever I first got the surgery, of course, right after surgery, I would have ate maybe 2 bites of the burger and I would have been done, no french fries. So, I don't know, I'll say maybe a year and a half, 2 years in, I could eat half of a junior burger and maybe 1 or 2 french fries. So now, being almost 4 years post-op, I can now eat a whole junior size burger, okay? So, which is like maybe that big. It's not that big, and it's really thin, and I don't even eat the top bun. I only eat the bottom bun because I am very mindful of how many carbs that I eat. I know some people that say that they don't feel any restriction, and they're only maybe 2 years post-op. I can't speak on them or their surgeon and how their surgeon does things. I can only speak on the way that my surgeon did mine, and he has a long list of successes, and everybody says I still have excellent restriction. While I am able to eat more now than what I could in the beginning, I still am nowhere near able to eat what I could before my surgery. And that is a big, big thing. Like, my restriction is there. I can feel it. I have to still look for my signs of being full. And I'm very well reminded whenever I do hit that limit. I do try to push that limit, and I'm quickly reminded you cannot do that or you will feel like crap and you will feel sick. So I try my best not to do that, but I'm human, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I just love that burger. So I eat one more bite and I regret it. But that's what I'm saying. Your eyes are still bigger than your stomach, even at 4 years out for me, because I can look at what I put on my plate and I'm like, oh, I can eat that. And then I start eating it and I'm not able to eat all of it. So I'm like, dang, okay. Well, I really do have really good restrictions still then. I'm nowhere near able to eat what I used to eat. And that to me is awesome, because it just really makes me look more forward to the future and that if I continue on the path that I am going, and the way I've chose to start eating chose to be eating, that I shouldn't have a problem with regain in the future. And that is, of course, whenever you get this surgery and you lose 100 pounds, that is like a huge fear, is that I'm going to slip up one day and I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be back to where I was. And I don't want that to happen. I feel amazing. I never want to go back. So I'm going to do everything in my power to keep from gaining weight. Something else that I've learned since having my surgery is that the VSG community on social media is awesome. And to me, it has grown so much over the past few years. I feel like that the VSG surgery is becoming a little more common, and there's more people doing it. So, and more people are opening up about getting it done. So a while back, like, I guess it was kind of taboo. Like, nobody would talk about it. Like, oh, you just randomly lost 100 pounds? How'd you do that? Oh, no one would ever say. Now it's like everybody is open with it, and they've got Instagrams where they share their journey with everybody, and it's just awesome to me. You can go on Instagram and find a ton of people that are close in your age, close in your pre-surgery size, and you can feed off of each other. That's what I love about Instagram. So my Instagram page, I have been able to grow quite a bit over the past couple of years, and it's so awesome. If you're not following me on Instagram, please go over there and follow. I try to do a lot more like real-time, day-to-day things, uploads on my stories and posts, way more than I am active on YouTube, and I know that I need to be more active on my YouTube channel. Instagram is so great if you want that real-time life of people that are going through the same thing you're going through, and it's really awesome. And I love that it's gotten more open, and more people are being more open and honest about having the surgery. You can feed off each other, you can inspire everybody, like through this and through my YouTube channel, and getting new people here and all the comments that y'all leave, and on Instagram. Like, it has really shown me that I really love like sharing my life and sharing food and the things that I like to eat after surgery, all those ideas. Like, I love that, and I love helping other people on their journey, helping them like work through their fears and their anxiety about getting the surgery. I really love it, and I love it even more whenever people come back or message me and they're like, thank you so much for what you've said to me, because I did the surgery, I feel amazing, and you were like one of the biggest helps that like gave me the push to do it. And whenever I get messages like that, it just I love it. So yeah, I've really found a passion in helping in the VSG community. So I'm not that big, but you don't have to be that big to make a difference in somebody's life, and I love that. And that's why I love certain social medias, for that reason right there. So yeah, that's all I come up with. That's what I've learned off the top of my head. Those are the main things, and to me those are very big things. So I hope this video has helped someone out there in any kind of way. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.